I think I'm going to leave with Blissey. And we're going to bring the Dugtrio because Dugtrio can pin the Lantern. Dugtrio can pin the Pyukumuku and a couple other things. Dugtrio can pin things super hard. We speed tie until maybe I don't bring it. Dracovish seems pretty good, actually. Maybe not. Dracozolt, like, I want to use Dracozolt, so I'll bring the Dracozolt. And then we need one more Mon. What do you guys think we should bring? Dugtrio pins, like, 2 of these guys really hard. And it's the Blastoise that I'm scared about. I kind of want to bring the Dracovish. I think I'm going to bring the Dracovish over the Dugtrio. I know that my Dracovish is going to be using water attacks, which are not very effective on those guys, but, like, I still feel that, like, if I'm slamming in water attacks, like, Dracovish doesn't take the damage from the G-Max Blastoise attack, because it's a water Pokemon, and so, like, I still think that using, like, Liquidates and stuff like that is actually still the play. And, like, Dugtrio would have only really been good in a couple niche situations. Is Foul Play Porygon good tech? It's usable, but I wouldn't say it's necessarily good. It's usable. Yeah, Ashton, we're playing some singles. Sorry, I missed that. We're playing some singles. Singles is where it's at, yo. Singles is definitely where it's at. Yeah, our team's super aggressive today, though. We'll see if he wants to bring in that Lantern. I might just immediately go for the Max Quake. Alright, let's go. I might be playing a little bit too obvious, too, with, like, using Dracozolt. But we'll see. We might just go Big Blissey. Wouldn't Butterfree be a safer pick? Butterfree gets beaten by... I'll talk about that. That's a good question. So, the reason why Butterfree's not that great is because Blastoise, right? What he's going to do is Dynamax with his Blastoise and go for that cannon move thing, right? And that cannon move thing applies a dot to your whole team that ticks like Charizard's Wildfire. And so, we'd be using our Butterfree Sash. And so, Butterfree gets outsped by Gyarados. Butterfree gets outsped by Inteleon. Outsped by Urshifu. And so, it would just be a useless pick. Versus Dracovish doesn't take that dot damage, and all those Pokemon that are using all those big water attacks, Dracovish resists them and can hit them with, even though he's using resistive Liquidates, it's still doing a lot more to them than he's taking. And Dracovish outspeeds them. So I'm pretty sure he's just going to max this Blastoise. Shell Smash. Okay, so you're dead. As long as I hit my move, you're dead. That's completely fine. What do you think I was going to use? What do you think I was going to use? Freaking Stealth Rock? Hell no. Hell no. Come on. Come on, Blissey. He has a wire, but I don't give a shit. I'm gonna paralyze him. Let's go. Para! That's right. 60% chance Para Surrendering Grace Blissey. 60%. I might actually max. Okay, we got the Para. I think I'm gonna max my Blissey here. No, you don't max your Blissey. Because you can just send out... He has 78 base speed. I don't know if he's Jolly, but like Dracovish is okay here. I think I'm just gonna stay in just Thunder again. I don't want to Dynamax. I don't think it's the play. Because he's just going to send out Urshifu. Because he's going to do a lot to me here. With whatever move he uses. If he decides to max it. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go. Let's go! Fuck it. I just want to do it. If he just goes for like a freaking Hydro Pump, it's going to do like 20%. Right? And this makes sure I guarantee hit my Thunder. And this also makes it so if he decides to Dynamax that Blastoise, which obviously he's not. Actually, yeah, he's not because he would have been faster even though he's paralyzed. Like, we would have actually been able to guarantee hit our move and done a little bit more damage. Or a Sphere. Okay. Chople! Hey, let's go. Nothing! Get that out of here. I kind of wish I still had my Chople Berry, because that was the reason why I was going to fight the Urshifu. You've been thunderstruck. It has to be Urshifu here, though. He hasn't maxed yet. I don't think he one-shots Blissey, right? With a close combat, I don't think he does. Blissey's pretty thick. But I still wish I had my Chople Berry. Teleon's not going to come out. It could be Gyarados, but like I'm using Thunder. It could be Lantern, and he tries to like wait out my turns. Yeah, there's the Lantern. It has to be Volt Absorb, right? It has to be. So all these moves are shit versus Lantern.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
What is he going to do against me? This is fine. I don't even want to risk it and go for it. You know he's Volt Absorb, so just think about when you send it out. That's a safe way to use it. Sucks we blew our Dynamax there. Rising Voltage. Go for it. I set the terrain for that too. That's cool. We totally switched that incorrectly though. That wouldn't have done anything to Blissey, by the way. Hopefully I can still hit this. We are using Hustle, so we'll see. But Draco's ult was a good switch in there. But Blissey would have ate that like a champ. It's just I didn't want to slam like a max Hailstorm into a Lantern. Went a little bit greedy there by Dynamax in the last turn. I could have just used Thunder again. I bet the last one's Urshifu as well. Has to be Urshifu, I'm pretty sure. So I think he's thinking about foddering the Lantern, or if he wants to switch in the Urshifu and risk taking the damage. Because if he takes a lot of damage and then wants a Dynamax on top of that, he'll already be at like a much lower base health pool. You can tell he's thinking about it though. We'll see. He's going to Dynamax the Lantern. Okay, that's another option, right? That's a whole other option. I think that's okay. I wonder if he's going to have like the Gleam. I don't think he would have like Dazzling on that Lantern set because you want to use Rising Voltage. We'll see. I mean, hopefully I hit my moves, right? Oh, never lucky. That's a +1. That's right. And he does do it. Wow. You can't tell me I didn't even do that right, by the way. Like, I called everything that happened. I called missing my Earthquake. I called him using the freaking Fairy move. And what are you going to do, right? I've actually been really, really unlucky today. I've only been lucky once. I got more than a one-turn sleep one time. But I've missed like a bunch of Thunders. I've had a couple one-turn sleeps. Yeah, it's just not looking too great. Second Starfall. Starfall weakens the power of the Dragon moves. Like, Dracovish is pretty garbage here. And we're pretty sure he's Volt Absorb. But I think you just got to send the Lantern out. Sorry, I think you just got to send the Blissey out and just, like, wall his Lantern. Yeah, I think Blissey can wall it, so. I mean, I think you actually just want to try to, like, flamethrower it and put up a dot. I know it's obviously not very, like, not that effective at all, but, like, it's fine. Because we can burn it. Lantern doesn't get recovery moves, just like Rotom. And we're obviously not going to Thunder it because it has Volt Absorb. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's completely fine. Yo, thank you for the follow. That was a crit, by the way. Never lucky. Never lucky. That's +1. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's exactly what I'm talking about. And so remember, we do have Serene Grace though. So let's see if we can get a little bit lucky. Maybe put up a burn there. All right, so I'm just curious what the Lantern actually even does. I'm curious what the Lantern can even get done versus a Blissey. We are in a soft build. If he wants to switch into Urshifu, he can win the game that way, right? I think Urshifu beats a Blissey here. Rising Voltage just won't do enough. It just won't. Yep, Blissey does not care. He only has like 5 turns of terrain too. Yep. I gotta do one more soft build here. Let's see how much he actually does. There's a he's pushing for para now. First turn para, of course. Yeah, of course. Into full para, of course. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot that I was playing Pokemon. Yeah, I thought that I like signed up for actually like playing a fair and balanced game, but it turns out we're playing Pokemon today. Where we get crit, we miss, we get full para into full para. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
What are you gonna do? Turns on that at 3, right? Oh, last turn? Yeah, you're right. He already had that set. Yeah, just one more of these, and he'll be doing a lot less. No, I have no RNG today. This is the last big Rising Voltage. After that, it's gonna be about half as strong. Oh, of course, though. That's a +1. We're paralyzed every other turn. Will you play the friendly tournament from PokeAlex? What's that? He's gonna withdraw. If you have Urshifu, like, why the fuck didn't you just bring it out like hell long ago? You know what I mean? Okay, it's Gyarados. Okay. Can I not get fully paralyzed like one turn in my life? Please. Alright. And then maybe one more turn on top of that. I wonder if he's going to try and bait me into using Thunder to switch in the Lantern. This would be a good turn if he switches in the Lantern for me to get fully paralyzed. I'm going to go for the Thunder. I'll go for it. If we can take this thing out, Dracovish beats the Lantern. Yeah, he's withdrawn. Oh well. I don't think Lantern can ever beat our Blissey, by the way. He has to bring in the Gyarados to beat Blissey. Miss! Never lucky. That's completely fine. Again, I don't think he can actually beat the Blissey with the Lantern. He can switch in the Gyarados over and over and over again. Doesn't really matter. Eventually, we're going to get a burn on something, and then we'll just wait. Cool. I think he's baiting. It happens. What are you going to do, right? He doesn't have, like, any form of, like, aggressive play. If he's just going to switch every single turn, eventually Blissey will deal chip damage. Because, like, Lantern might be able to restore health with the Volt Absorb, but, like, Gyarados can't, right? Use for the waterfall here. See, I made the right play. I made the right play. He's going for it. Blissey's power. I'm fucking real right now? Fuck, man. I just want to play Pokemon. I just want to play Pokemon. This is so dumb. What the fuck? Why? Chat, why? This is so dumb. He didn't bait anything. Like, I stayed in and conditioned that to happen. I have to go for... I think you actually just want to go for, like, Crunch. Rock Slide's also super nice here. I think I'm going to go for the Rock Slide. The flinch chance on the Lantern is really, really nice. Oh, I'm not going to play in any VGC tournaments. I think we KO with the Rock Slide here. If you switch in the Lantern, that's also really good for me. It's also a Moxie Gyarados. So it's like, it's not like you can switch in and Cycle Intimidates on me. Lantern has a lot of health. Lantern can go for Dazzling, but it's not stabbed, right? So it's not going to get the KO. And I don't think Lantern can eat, like, multiple Rock Slides. Let's go for it. Can we get the flinch? It's fair. It's fair if we get that flinch. That's what I'm freaking talking about. You know? Give me that fair and balanced gameplay. I think we just switch out the Dracovish then and reset for Crunch on the Lantern, because it is more consistent. It's about 40 base power stronger. I wonder how much damage Liquidate might actually even be stronger versus Lantern than Crunch. Let me think about it. Like, Liquidate 85. Oh, we'll stay in here. If he's gonna take that damage, yo. If he's gonna take the damage. Rock Slide, that's right. Oh, that didn't do shit. I want to see if he's actually using, like, Thunder Wave. I want to see if he's actually just using Thunder Wave. Alright, he just used D-Gleam, that's fine. Doesn't even get the KO. I wonder if he's going to try and go to the Gyarados. Okay, that's fine. If he's just Gleaming, I think we're okay. I want to see if it's actually better to use the Liquidate. Because Liquidate gets the Strong Jaw boost, just like the Crunch does, right? It gets a Strong Jaw boost, and then, like, a Stab boost, and then the double damage. So it's stronger than Crunch, I'm pretty sure. 160, 200, 2... I think Fisher's Friend's just stronger. And we already know he's Volt Absorb. Yep. Yup. That's the fucking game. This guy, man. This guy threw so much hacks at me. And I'm like, no. And who was it in chat that was saying, like, wouldn't Butterfree be better? I was like, it would not be better. I still think it would KO Gyarados from here. Gyarados has good stats, but I'll take it. Give me the wins. Can't say I didn't earn it. You can't say I'm not the unluckiest person in the world. But I still won. That's right. Freaking final. Yep, we playing singles today, the best format. I'll take the win. I wonder if that's Scarf Sam. I don't think so. It's probably sashed. I really actually like Butterfree here. What do you guys think of Butterfree here exactly? Like, we can just go Sleep Powder and we win. I could also get away with going Blissey here, I think. I'm going to bring the Blissey for sure because it's a guaranteed Zam check. Unless he's like Psyshock or something. What about Cinderace? Cinderace is actually super pog here. So let's lead Cinderace because it puts him in a really bad spot. I think we're going to bring Blissey. And I almost want to say that, like, Butterfree is a good Revengemon. Because it can just set up Sash, get 1 Quiver Dance, and outspeed everything. Remember from the Let's Go days, you need 2 Quiver Dances to outspeed Mega Alakazam. You only need 1 Quiver Dance to outspeed the regular one. Let's go. Respect for Stoutland? 100%. Why do you think I'm leading Cinderace, right? We're respecting Stoutland. That's his biggest threat. Stoutland, actually, if someone wants to go through the trouble of breeding me Stoutlands, I would like an Intimidate and a Sandrush one. I promise you I'll use them. If someone wants to go through the trouble of breeding me those, I will 100% use them. Stoutland is such a good Pokemon. Stoutland is probably one of my, like... Stoutland might be my favorite after you user. Yeah, you only use 3. Yo, DC Drizzle gifting a sub. Yo, holy moly, so many. Is gifting 2 tier 1 subs this time. Yo, Darkstar and Silent Zeum. Silent Zeum. Yo, can we only, like... Holy moly, can we just take a sec to appreciate these subs from DC Drizzle? I appreciate that. Now, I wonder what he's actually going to be doing here. I think there's a high chance that he just goes for, like, a Thunder Wave. And so I think I'm going to just switch in my Blissey here. Because, like, I don't really care what he's doing. And if he is setting, like, screens and playing the long game with, like, a Light Clay or, like, a Sash or something, I'd rather wait those out and just have my Blissey chill. I want to see if he's using Thunder Wave, right? Reflect. It's completely fine. Like, I don't want to just get a KO and have nothing. I'd rather just sit here with my Blissey for a while. That's I have work off today so I can catch a stream. Yo, that's amazing, friend. I'm so happy for you. Yo, this Blissey is straight ready to go right now. All 3 Stoutlands blows are good. There's Thunder Wave. Told you had it. Now, it's funny that he's Thunder Waving a Blissey, a Pokemon that historically has Natural Cure. And then he actually gets full para. So he's actually rewarded for playing badly. Yo, don't you just hate it when your opponents are rewarded for playing badly? I know I do. I know that personally just grinds my gears when they're rewarded for making the incorrect play. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay, because now we're going to burn him. Burn, baby, burn. And right now, what we're actually just trying to do is wait out turns on his Reflect, right? We have to assume that he's Light Clay. So, like, he has potentially 2 turns left on that Reflect. I kind of want to just use Thunder, because, like, what's he going to do? Foul play me? I'm going to Thunder, because I think he's going to switch. What's he going to switch to? Right, what are you going to switch to? He's not going to switch to Rillaboom, because he knows I'm using Flamethrower. He might switch to Rotom. Yeah. He might switch to the Zam. Might switch to the Stoutland. I'm going to use the Thunder. I think he's switching. What are you going to do? Foul play me, Chief? It's almost like I play the game. It's almost like I'm actually the Blissey master and that I've been using this set for so long that I know everything. Rillaboom. Wow. So I was just going to Flamethrower. You're just going to eat it? Okay. You don't even care. You don't even care. This is fine, though. We can just bring on the Cinderace and be absolutely flawless here. Let's go. Is that Grassy Seeds? That's actually super dope with the Reflect boost. Let's go. Thunder. 100% accuracy. Remember, guys, we're using Serene Grace Blissey, which means we have a 60% chance to get a para. You know we get it. You know what I'm about. You know what I'm about. He's going to restore some health, but, like, the point is to wait out his flex. Right, so he has potentially 1 turn, but I'm assuming that that's definitely a Light Clay. He can't actually do that much to my Blissey. I don't want to bring Butterfree in and lose my Sash yet. I think I'll just, I kind of want to just soft boiled, because, like, what's he going to really do? Is he going to max this thing? I'll go for a Flamethrower, it's okay. And then we'll know how we're going to play this. Okay, he thought I was going to switch in my Cinderace there. I will not. You're weak! VGC is canceled? Yo, VGC is canceled until further notice. Singles is so much more fun than VGC, guys. It is. And I usually like, well, it's not. Well, like, have you tried it? You know what I mean? I'm going to soft boil this turn. Let's actually see how many reflex turns he has. Alright, so he is using a Light Clay on the Klefki, so I just have to wait those screens out. Good morning! Was watching the skate video when the Discord notification came in. Great work, I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're doing some singles. Swords Dance! Okay, that's a little bit pog. That's super pog. I think I can... Oh my gosh, you got the para. That sucks. Alright, so he's going to be able to take my Blissey out. I want to see him have to Woodhammer, though, because you just take the fattest recoil. This is totally fine, by the way. He's also paralyzed. Like, I'm getting paras. I've been paralyzed twice, and he hasn't been paralyzed once. That's right. Yo, that's right. I willed that para into existence. Second comment in your skate video. Yeah, I appreciate you, my friend. One crit and we just like one shot move. Crit will go through the screen. All right, so we're starting to run out of screen turns. Remember, his reflex should have one turn left. He does have a Grassy Seeds boost. He has one turn left on that reflect. 3 turns left on my screen. I don't really need Blissey at all anymore. I could actually just switch my Butterfree in here. Like, what's he gonna use? High horsepower? Maybe. He might go for anything, but like Butterfree doesn't really care. And Butterfree will outspeed the Rilla. And this is his last turn Grassy Train, so it's not like he can Grassy Glide me next turn. Knock off, that's fine. Yeah, Blissey is still valuable. Yeah, SD Rilla's back. That's like really weird, right? Alright, so Reflect Boar's off. Grass disappears, so we can't go for that. I think you still want to just go for a Hurricane. Bug Buzz is nice, but I still think you just want a Hurricane. He still has a Light Screen up. Do you like Pokemon or Tennis more? I like Pokemon a little more than Tennis, but I am a big Tennis fan. He's withdrawing. Okay, he's going to go back to Klefki. That's fine. That's completely fine. He got rid of his Grassy Seeds in doing that, so I'll take it. I'd love a Confuse. I'd love it. Remember, he does have Prankster on that thing. So he's going to be able to set his screens back up, but I'll just Sleep Powder him, switch to my Cinderace to win the game. And so we're going to make it so he hasn't even started his sleep turns. He's going to like put his Reflect up, right? I'm going to get my Sleep Powder. I'm going to switch to my Cinderace on the turn that he has to be asleep, and then I'm just going to start gaining the momentum to win the game. He hasn't blown his Dynamax yet, but I think that's fine. Like, what could his Dynamax even be? What could it even be? What do you guys think it's going to be? He has to be asleep with that Klefki this turn, by the way. He has to. I got to Master Ball using Baton Pass, Quiver Dance, Blossom, Special Attack, Sniper, Kingdra. That sounds actually really dope. So he has to be asleep there. As long as he doesn't wake up this turn, we are going to be able to win. I don't know, though, if I want to use... See, like, I don't know if I actually want to Dynamax my Cinderace.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, I don't think I'd KO with a high jump kick. I think I'm just going to go for a Power Ball, and if I miss, that sucks. Yo, Vibra, thank you for the follow. Please do not wake up after one turn and Thunder Wave me. That's what I'm talking about. And again, I don't want to waste the Dynamax in case I did go, like, G-Max it. If I did G-Max that turn and you got the one turn wake up Thunder Wave, I'd lose to Alakazam. But I want to stay in the fact that I'm actually still in this mode so I can Sucker Punch things. There's a bunch of things I still want to try and get done. And if he comes in with, like, Rillaboom now, then we max. We can finish him off because he's not at full, right? That's the thing at Rillaboom. While it's really bulky, we already saw it use its item. And he does have a Reflect up, but he's not nearly at full. So even if you were to max Pyro Ball, the G-Max move, the 160 base attack would be able to take him out. So let's see it. Rillaboom, show it to me. Sylveon, that's fine. I just stay a fire type, I think. Let me actually think about this. He's going to probably just yawn me, isn't he? You guys think he's going to yawn me? I think I'm just going to raw Pyro Ball him. Because he's just going to yawn. Yeah. He wants to Hyper Voice, he can Hyper Voice, I don't give a shit. See, he's not maxing, he's just going for a yawn. And so I can soak this yawn, switch out, come back. Yeah, it's almost like I play the game. And so that Pyro Ball is a 120, and the other move is a 160. So like Pyro Ball is a 120. He's probably going to protect this turn or max guard. So we'll just switch away. Switch away to Butterfree. We can fodder Butterfree. If you want to switch into Rillaboom, Butterfree's fine versus Rillaboom because the screens are gone. And then we just bring out Cinderace Dynamax and go for 2 fire attacks to win the game. He's like, why won't he max? I've been waiting for him to max this whole game. He's been waiting for me to max this whole game. Hyper Voice. Go for it, Chief. That's completely fine. Congrats. You actually got a KO Butterfree. Going down for the count, but I still think we're going to be fine here. He does have the Throat Spray, right? Yeah, it's not lefties. We saw lefties last turn. And so all we got to do is just Dynamax our Cinderace now and go for a 40 base power stronger move that already did 45% the first turn. And we'll be good to go. We'll be good to go. Let's go. Actually, let's check out something. How many turns do you have on your screens? Just want to make sure. You have 3 turns left. All right. Yo, Butterfree is the best Pokemon in the game. You heard it here first. Look at this 160. That is so freaking strong. 40 base power stronger. Thanks to stab 60 more base power. That's ridiculous. That's like a whole additional like attack from like some Pokemon. That's just ridiculous. He might max, but if he maxes, right? If he maxes, he's not using Yawn, right? So he's going to try and like live and be able to use Yawn, but it will not work. It will not work. Yo, Rybread70 dropping in the sub at tier 1. Can we put some subs up for Rybread? Thank you, my friend. Hopefully having a wonderful 4th of July weekend so far. Thank you for those subs. This should be able to KO. G-Max, big fireball. Yep. Yep. This guy's like, but I've had 16 turns of reflect up. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Know what I mean? He's not wrong. He had a lot of reflect turns. I already waited out a full reflect with Light Clay, and it's like I've almost waited out the second one. Even if he maxes, I still think we KO. I mean, I say go for it, you know. But I think you did. I'm big Cinderace right now. I kind of want to go for like the bounce play too, because like he could high horsepower. I actually got to catch the stream with the earlier time. Yo, go for it. He's gonna max it. I probably should use the bounce play. I still think this KOs, by the way. I just think this KOs. He's gonna be Dynamaxed. He has a reflect up. He's regular. I was talking about that. Regular G-Max starters, like especially on like a Rillaboom. Rillaboom is one of those mons that doesn't realistically need to be G-Max, right? Being able to reset your grassy terrain so you can go for like more glassy glides and stuff like that, and extend your own terrain and have that terrain control is really, really valuable. He actually, that's pretty dope. So he's probably gonna be able to KO. We'll see. Like, Max Quake might be able to KO me. I should have went for the bounce, though. I should have went for the bounce. Alright. Blissey. It's up to Blissey, guys. Can Blissey win me the game? What do you guys think? I might lose this one. I might have actually messed this one up. He's fully paralyzed. Remember, we're both paralyzed. So it's like, who's going to win? We're going to have to soak a big attack on our Blissey. That might have actually just lost me the game, actually. We'll see. We'll see. Whoops. I should have just used bounce. I just wanted to see how much it would do. Like, bounce would have made it so he couldn't even do any damage to me. He would have had to max darkness me. But it's okay. Let's go for flamethrower. Can you help me with your Inity build? What about it? Max overgrowth. He's going for it. Blissey, are you dead? Don't die, Blissey. Blissey busted. Let's go. No, I got fully paralyzed. Are you real? That's not fair at all. That's so dumb. Chat, never lucky. That's a +1. Oh, never lucky. No. You hate to see it. Oh, he's paralyzed. Come on, Blissey. That's right. Let's win. All right, come on. We're even now. One of the Atria and Eevee spread. I don't have that information. All right. Come on, one more turn. Come on. We've both been paralyzed once. It's the final meeting. It's time. Blissey. Just give me it. Be paralyzed, Rillaboom. Let's go! No! That's my fault completely, though, that I lost that one. I should have just went for the bounce. I wanted to see how much damage the Pyro Ball did to the Max Rillaboom. So it's my fault. He's like a very, very bulky Rillaboom. So what are you going to do? I fucked that one up, but it's okay. Okay, Scizor, Tyranitar, Cinderace, Gyarados. Okay. Did we just lead Dracovish? Isn't Dracovish like super pog here? If you lead Gyarados, I'll just like rock slide it. If you lead Gyarados, I could just switch probably, right? How good? Oh man, look at like how good Dugtrio is though. Like Dugtrio's so good here, right? Oh, Dugtrio's good, I think. All right, so we'll bring the Dugtrio. I think he's gonna lead Gyarados though because I also have a Cinderace. So I think I'm gonna lead with Dracozolt. I think I'm gonna go like Dracozolt because Dracozolt's good against every one of his Pokemon. Dracozolt, it's not as good against Druid, but we'll just be max quaking. I know that we're using a vested Dracozolt. And we'll go Dracovish. So we got the double fossils, and last but not least, we'll rock our boy Dugtrio here. I think you could also talk about using Blissey on this team. Blissey's actually really good against Scizor and really good against Gyarados. Blissey is made to deal with those Pokemon that have those big 4x weaknesses. And, you know, we'll see. Yo, I'll get you that Scrappy X-Pod. Yo, go for it. Yeah, we'll see. Dugtrio's good here. I think Dugtrio's really good here. I think Dugtrio's very good here. I also think bringing my own Cinderace is good, but Gyarados is a big Cinderace check. We know that he's bringing Gyarados. I just don't know if they're leading Gyarados or if they're just bringing it. What do you think? What do you guys think? Dugtrio Pog. That's right, yo. Dugtrio's busted. Dugtrio's so good. Especially, like, everyone's using, like, Cinderace. It's good against Dragapult. People have stopped using Mimikyu, so, like, you can start using your Dugtrios again. But we'll see. We'll see if he... I think he's going to be leading Gyarados, right? I think he lead Gyarados here. Udon. That's the other Pokemon that you definitely could lead in this situation. But I think we're okay. I think we're actually going to be okay. I kind of want to pop a... I want to Airstream it, but I think I'm just going to Quake it. Like, if I Airstream... I don't know if he's full speed. That's the thing. I don't know. If he's vested, I already outspeed, right? And I only need +1 speed to outspeed Cinderace. So, like, do I Airstream here and soak the damage and then guarantee outspeed? Or do I Quake... I think I'm going to Quake it. Because if he switches into Togekiss here and wastes one of my turns, that's really bad too. Let's see though. Looks like I'm Dynamaxing first, so if he is Dynamaxing, you know, I am going to be going first, which is exactly what I needed. I would love to get a KO here, even though I don't think it's possible. Now remember, we are rocking a Hustle Dracozolt. A Jolly Hustle Dracozolt. And again, if he's using like a modest Duraludon, I think we're just going to be able to soak this damage. But we'll see. He could be using like Specs Duraludon and still be faster than me, because Duraludon is not... Yeah, he is using Specs. He's not going to be able to get the KO because we're rocking the big Assault Vest. And let's see. Big Quake Energy. We're going to see what he sends out after this. This is going to be losing my max, but like, what are you really going to do? At least we'll be able to take that thing out. And I want to see what he sends out after this. Like I was talking about, Dracozolt is a pretty decent check to a lot of the popular stuff right now. Just because you can't really one-shot it, right? It's really hard to just one-shot this guy. And this is actually my first time actually using a Dracozolt ever. I don't think I've even used one in like a rental team. I've fought a lot of Dracozolts, but I've never really used one myself. So I really like the electric dragon typing. It's pretty much a mini Zekrom. Like, Zekrom's busted. So we'll see. Cinderace would be a common Pokemon to bring out here. Togekiss would not be as good because we have a special V boost now. And let's see. Survey says Cinderace. It's almost like he plays the game. So let's see actually how I want to handle this. I think the right play would be to just go for a Wormwind. Because we're pretty sure he's going to be turning into... He's probably just going to be using a Max Nug to pick up the KO. Let's try it. What's up, THATSaplusONE? Not much. Yeah, I took a little bit too much damage from the Specs Duraludon. And that was a full speed. He actually had to be timid. He had to be timid to outspeed because we're Jolly. So it's like Duraludon has 85. We have 75. So we would have actually outsped him. Do you have past VGC videos on YouTube? Yeah, we do. That's what's up. Not much. But let's see. He's going regular Cinderace, which is actually still really good. Max Darkness. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I wonder what he tried to avoid there. Yo, DC Drizzle gifting a sub. Yo, gifting a sub to Ooh Whipped Cream. Yo, the big subs up. Holy moly. That's a lot of subs. Thank you, my friend. Really do appreciate that. Let's see what we can get done here. He doesn't have an Airstream yet. He took some Life Orb damage, which means I can actually come in here and do big damage here. I think we're going to do that. I think we're just coming with the Dracovish. I appreciate the sub gift, my friend. That's amazing. Like I said, our team is really aggressive, and if we do fall behind, we are going to be in a bad spot. We do outspeed this Cinderace, so I guess you just have to go for Fishious Rend, and then we'll be able to KO with Dugtrio or like a Revenge KO, depending on what type he wants to become. But appreciate the sub, starting things off strong. Paying it forward, yo. And let's see. Right now, he's not a fire type, remember, so like, he's... Oh, so he's still dead. So we get the big crits. Yo, Fish busted. Thank you, Mr. Fish. I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh man, that's busted. What is that luck? I'll take this. I'll take that. That's free. And then who we got in the back? Okay, that's game. What's he gonna do? Yo, get crit! Yeah, we stole that game. Sometimes crit. I think Scizor would be super good on this team too. But you could tell that was a Specs Duraludon. Timid Specs. He's going go for the BP to cut my damage in half, but like, look at that. No damage. Happy 4th, that's right. Actually, do you guys know that the 4th of July is my favorite holiday? It is my favorite holiday. Anyone that like actually knows me, IRL, knows that I love the 4th of July and everything regarding fireworks and everything about it. I just love the 4th of July. It's my absolute favorite. This year, it's hard to be happy about the 4th of July. You can't really go see fireworks shows, but like, I wait all year for fireworks shows. Double crit! Yo, we got 2 crits in one game. 2 crits, 1 game. I'll take that. I didn't need a second crit, but like, you know our slogan. chat, is that other than Never Lucky, it's we take. I still like Blissey here. Like, I like Blissey versus Rotom. I like Blissey versus a lot of these, actually. Should we just try the Blissey? I think Dracozolt also super nice, but I don't know if I want to lead with it, you know? I think that he's going to lead with Hippowdon. So I guess I could just lead Dracovish. That works. We're not Dynamaxing that. We're probably going to have to Dynamax our Cinderace here, but he has that Rotom as a check. Dracozolt's good versus Rotom most of the time. Like, we can get burned. That's the problem. Do I want Cinderace or Dracozolt here, guys? Cinderace or Dracozolt? I think you bring the Cinderace just because it's better versus the Rillaboom in certain situations. It's also better versus Urshifu because we naturally outspeed it. Okay, let's try these. Let's see. Good morning and afternoon. Welcome back, my friend. Let's go. Singles energy. I like his team. Like, Hippo, like Urshifu, like Cinderace. Really, really solid core. Enjoy seeing the skating. That's right, yo. Thank you so much. Would you like it if the Paraflinch Confusion chance would go down? No. I wouldn't. This is not the best league for me. Right? Am I incorrect in saying this is not the best league for me? What's he trying to pin with this? Why did he lead with Rillaboom against my team that has, like, Dracozolt, freaking Butterfree? Like, what is he trying to pin there? I mean, I'm just curious. Like, I'm trying to see, like, why he would do this. Maybe he's trying to beat the Doug trio. Maybe he's scarfed. But you gotta always think about what your opponent's doing, to why they're doing it. I think I'm just gonna switch the Blissey in and just soak some damage. I'm pretty sure he's wood hammering, and I'd love him to take a crap ton of recoil. If he wants a Dynamax bullet turn there, that's fine. Blissey's not really required, and we are required to keep our Dracovish. So let's see how much damage he goes for here. Drum beating, it's fine. Let's see if he's banded. Maybe. It's hard to say exactly if he's banded. I could have switched my Cinderace there, but that's why I didn't want to switch it in because of the drum beating. So I think if we have to lose our Blissey here, I think it's okay. Like, I'm completely fine with it. Because then we just bring a free switch into our Cinderace, who I think that's a banded Rillaboom. And we just save our Dracozolt in the back. Okay. Let me think about how I need to do this. I think I'm actually going to go for a Knuckle here. Because, like, I want to be a fighting type in case he goes for a knockoff, and I don't want to be a fire type. And I think he's just switching into Hippowdon anyways. And I don't think we need the speed yet. I don't think he's Sash. I think he's Scarf. So it's like, I think that there's no reason to try and get that speed control. But we'll see. I think being a fighting type is okay in specific situations. I guess if you want to send out his Cinderace and you drum beating me with like a Starf Rillaboom, I'd be in a bad spot. Are you scarfed? No. Okay. I can always Airstream to finish him off, as opposed to like... So like, the way it works is I could Airstream to finish KO him right here, right? Or I can go for a Nuck, force him to drum beating me, and then Airstream back up to neutral. And so instead of ending it at +1 speed, I'd rather trade that for a +1 attack. And if you knockoffs here, Endeavor, that's completely fine. Because now I'm going to get a +1 attack and a +1 speed. And that was a Sash Rillaboom. That's the only reason why it has Endeavor on it. So that's why he was so greedy with leading it in the first place, and that's his main reason for leading with it. So now we get a +1 speed and a +1 attack. We can even go for a +2 attack if we really wanted it, but I think it's a better idea to go for the +1 attack and just get the KO and gain the speed to make sure we outspeed his Cinderace. Grassy Glide, yep, that's fine. And that's a lot of damage. That is a crap ton of damage, but again, I still think this is fine. It's cool looking, I agree. It's cool looking Pokemon for sure. And so now I guess he could try and send out his Cinderace and go for like a Sucker Punch KO. Maybe, I guess. I don't know if he'll KO me though. I don't get any Grassy Terrain ticks this turn because I'm a flying type. I think you probably KO me with Sucker Punch. But then like... I know what I would do here. If he sends out Cinderace, I'll show you guys something cool. If he sends out Hippo, we'll see how we want to play this. If he sends out Cinderace, I'm going to do something dope. Okay, cool. If he was going to send out Cinderace, I was going to switch my Dracovish make it so the sucker move would fail because I switch and then he's stuck his fire type and I outspeed and just go for a Fissure Run and win the game. But I still think that this is a good situation to be in. I think you actually just want to stay a flying type, as weird as that seems. No, I think I'm going to try and get the KO. I'm at +1. Actually, I don't think that that KOs at all, so let's think about that. I think I'm going to Airstream. Stops the EQ. Well, EQ is weakened by grassy terrain, so I'll Fireball then.
Yeah, that's right.
How would you build a rain team? It depends on if you're building singles or doubles, but like they're completely different formats. I think Pelipper is the way to do it, or using like a different setter, like a Sableye or something like that. Oh my gosh, that almost just KO'd his ass. That's crazy. That's crazy. He has Citrus Berry, right? Yeah. I still think we're in a pretty decent spot. Because I think his last mon is his Cinderace. He's going to go for Yon. I think I'm just going to hard switch to probably my Dracovish, and then we're good to go. I could just KO him here if I wanted to, but I think saving your Cinderace to be able to reset it and use Sucker Punch on the last mon is really, really smart. Grass disappeared. It's hard to say exactly. Like, what does he have in the back? He knows I have Dracovish. He had to Yon for a reason. He has to have, like, Rotom back there, I think. Escape videos are inspiring me. I want to be better at Pokemon. I've been playing 15 games a day to practice, win or lose. If that's is out there skateboarding even better, I can get better too, yo. That's right, yo. Thank you so much for the kind words. Are you gonna Yon again? Yon again. Wow, okay. I don't think that, like, Yon spam is preferably the play because he doesn't even have leftovers, right? He doesn't really get anything from it. He's just trying to switch around. I guess he can just get a KO, but the thing about it is, like, I'm doing all these switches. He could have eventually just EQ'd one of these anyways. Do you know what I mean? Instead of going for Yon, 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 and he's not even getting any health out of it, if he's gonna Earthquake here, just fucking Earthquake. You slack off. Like, I don't give a shit, you know? Okay, yeah, go for it. Your stuff does not last forever, my guy. It'd be completely different if he had leftovers. Or had, like, Stealth Rocks up, or literally anything. Let's go for, like, a Rock Tomb. I have no clue what he's trying to do here. If he's just gonna click Yon, like, you need, like, that doesn't really do it, because you don't have Sandstorm to last forever. You're putting up chip damage on the Dracovish. I guess you're putting chip damage on Dracovish. I guess that's worth talking about. Who do I actually even really want to save? Like, I could just fucking end him, right? Is Cinderace more valuable than Dracovish? I think Dracovish is a little bit more valuable, because I think he has Rotom or Urshifu back there. And if it's the Water Urshifu, well, Cinderace is... It's hard to say, really. There's no way that I can end this with both of them. There's fodder here. At the end of the day, if we PP out of Yawns, maybe we'll get something done. Wish I had U-turn, Lamau. That'd be so dope. Sandstorm subsides. Now what are you gonna do now, right? That's the real question. I still think that, like, I think I'm gonna take the risk here and just go for a Powerball here. I could even high jump kick to punish, like, a Rotom switch in. I think high jump kick might be a better play. I think I'm just gonna do it. Let's go for it. What's the Yon spam? I don't even know why he's doing it. Yeah, I'm gonna get put to sleep here. Oh, fuck! That sucks. It's fine. He's gonna Yon, right? Earthquake. Alright, well, that's fine. Actually, that's worse for me. That is worse because he actually could have got a free switch on my Dracovish there and been able to save my Cinderace. What the fuck? This guy's so bad! And then I missed. Like, oh, that sucks. And now I'm locked into, like, I'm locking myself in the Fissure Run. If he has Rotom, I just lose. You're right. No, I'm the unluckiest person. Yeah, this if he has Urshifu and it's not the if it's the Water Urshifu, I lose. If it's a Dark one, I still probably lose. If it's a Rotom, I lose. Have to Fissure Run though. Urshifu, be Dark, please. All right, it's Dark. I got shots. I outspeed you. I do outspeed you, but imagine if I had a fucking Cinderace still. Or he just, like, Earthquaked on my freaking other guy. He could also be Scarf Urshifu, I guess. Either way, I still think I would have won if I didn't miss that high jump kick. I know he's going to max it, but, like, Cinderace could have just high jump kicked this guy, you know? Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I actually think Dynamaxing it's not the right play. Well, sorry, no, it is. Sorry, I was gonna say something. Like, you don't get the auto crit, right? You don't get the auto crit on the Wicked Blow. You're able to Wicked Blow through the Protect, but like, look how much damage that did. So that would have one-shotted him. Airstream. Okay, we lost. Yeah, Cinderace would have just won me the game. Would have 100% won me the game. Don't you just hate to see it? That high jump kick miss. Never lucky. That's a +1. He Earthquaked with the Hippo, which wouldn't have done shit to our Dracovish. Fuck Pokemon, man. Just hate it, man. I just gotta get like half lucky. I gotta play like neutral luck. I think you actually want to go Blissey. I think you want to lead Blissey here, actually. Blissey is like really, really, really good here. Toxicity is worth building around in singles. It's actually a really good Cinderace check. I can make sure his weather doesn't stay up. And so I think we're going to bring these guys, Dugtrio as well. And then like we need one good Maxmon if I don't want to use that. Cinderace is okay. Cinderace can't change the weather though. That's the bad part about using like this Cinderace set. Dracovish is pretty okay. Butterfree's also pretty standard. Butterfree's like a safe play against a lot of these. I think I'm going to bring the Butterfree. It's pretty safe against a lot of those. We don't really have a good Maxmon, so we're probably going to max the Blissey. With singles Tox, you have to go like heavy defense though. Or like use an Intimidator or something like that. Like if you want to go Toxtricity and then like a Gyarados, those actually have like pretty good synergy. Because that's like enough Cinderace checkage right there. But Tox is actually pretty underrated. And we'll see it. Trash Ban. Is he gonna set like Toxic Spikes? Like this, actually, this is probably the worst matchup for Blissey, is like the Garbodor. I think you just switch in the Dugtrio here and trap it. I really thought he was gonna leave with like Pelipper. Alright, so he's trapped. I wonder if he's sashed. Toxic Spikes. Yeah, I knew it was Toxic Spikes. Knew it! I still would use AV, yeah. I would. But you can get away. Like, I would not use Throat Spray if that's what you're asking. Alright, so he has to stay in. He's stuck here. How many flyers did he have? None, right? He has Pelipper, but he can't bring it out right now. So I'm probably actually going to Dynamax this Dugtrio this game, I think. We're going to be able to KO this guy, right? I wonder if he's sashed. If he's sashed, that's actually better for me because that means he's not sashed Pelipper. No, that's actually good for me because, like, what does he do, right? What do you do? Get a weak armor proc? Yep. It really doesn't matter all that much, I don't think. I want to see if he's using, like, something weird. Explosion. I was going to say, I want to see if he's using Explosion, but, again, this is completely fine. I think we just send the Blissey back out. Yep. I guess I'd also send the Butterfree out. Now, Blissey takes away the weather if I want it gone. Blissey can just Thunder the Pelipper and it's dead. And then you save Butterfree to check the Kingdra. That's probably right. Like, what does Pelipper do to Blissey? He knows that we're bringing Blissey back out. There's a Pelipper. It's almost like I play the game. So, Pelipper. I see you, Pelipper. I like Throat Spray spot's okay. I like Specs better though. Most Pokemon that actually use Throat Spray, like it's almost just better to use Specs like most of the time. Scald OP. Blissey busted. Blissey busted. Doo -doo 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 -doo. Dead. Let me actually think about what I want to do here. Because it's going to be Butterfree versus Kingdra, I'm sure. Because, like, you wouldn't have brought the Pelipper, right? I don't know if it's physical or special Kingdra. I kind of want to just try to use Softball to wait out the max. Because, like, I feel that Butterfree... Like, I don't want to paralyze this Kingdra, right? I do not want to. I actually want to just end the Kingdra. Let's just see if he Dynamaxes or not. He might be, like, a choiced Kingdra, but I think he's going to Dynamax this turn. I could also talk about... If I wasn't poisoned, I'd talk about Dynamaxing my Blissey. I might just Ice Beam it. Have you always been able to change arena? Yeah, it goes off whatever your, like, card is. Your, like, little ID card. I don't think this does over half, but, like, I think the poison might make it do a little bit over half. But we'll see. We just want to wait out his Dynamax turns. That's what we're really trying to do. Waiting out those Dynamax turns. Waiting out that rain. That's the idea. 10 HP, baby. Hey, the fact that I'm not dead... I'll take it. And he's orbed. He's taking orb damage. He's going to have to spend multiple max turns dealing with this Blissey. Yes. I wish Blissey ever generator. Alright, so he's gonna be able to KO Blissey, then I send up my Butterfree. Last turn of that, I go for a Sleep Powder. Get my Sash clocked, and then if we get more than like a 1-turn sleep, I think I'm okay. We'll see though. If we get more than 1-turn sleep, I think we win. And I'm pretty sure that's a Damp Rock on the Pelipper, so I can't like try to wait out the rain and assume that that's like the play. I think I'm just gonna click Hurricanes instead of like trying to Quiver Dance. Takes another tick of Life Orb damage. Do you protect? Tox protect? What does that mean? Alright, so Sash is up. Sleep Powder, let's go. Next guys are 3rd time's a charm. So 3 ticks of Life Orb. He hasn't even started his sleep turns. I do think it's a better idea just to try and go for 2 Hurricanes. We can't miss on the rain, even though we have Compound Eyes. Like normally we could still miss a little bit. I still think it's just smarter to go for 2 Hurricanes as opposed to like a Quiver Dance, because like we're gonna see the rain expire, right? We're gonna see the rain expire. Also, it gives us a chance to get the Confuse. We're gonna see if the rain expires. Like it says 1 out of 5, right? But I do think that was a Damp Rock Pelipper since it wasn't sashed. So I really think that that's Damp Rock, and so that means that Hurricane is a much better play because it's still a 2-shot. So he has to be asleep that turn. Like he had to, right? Had to be asleep that turn. Give me the Confuse. Okay, so it was Damp Rock. So that means that the Hurricane was the right play. So if he is asleep this turn, we win the game. Show me more than 1 turn sleep. Show me. Ah! Butterfree. Making the plays to save the days. And we take those all the way to the bank. Let's get it. Feels good to use Butterfree, man. Feels good to use Butterfree. It's a lot harder to use Butterfree in 3v3 singles as opposed to 6v6, I think. Just because it's harder to like dedicate one of your 3 slots to a Pokemon like Butterfree. But that's the exact way to secure a game using Butterfree. Grimmsnarl. Okay. Grimmsnarl's a little bit problematic. I guess I kind of want to lead Dracozolt against this. I think Dracozolt like really, really good. I think Dracozolt's like super good here. It's good against pretty much all of those mons. How good is Blissey here? Blissey's actually pretty dope here if I play it correctly. And I think you just want Dracovish as your last mon. I mean, I also think there's value in going like Dugtrio, because Dugtrio can trap all of those, right? Dugtrio is really, really good. 4th of July is my favorite holiday, that's correct. I could probably even lead Dugtrio. Like, what would he do? I mean, Cinderace is also pretty nice. The problem is Urshifu, right? We don't know exactly. Let's see. What is our first mon? That's a Dragalge. I think I'm gonna bring Butterfree. It makes it so I can't switch as much, but I do think that like Butterfree has revenge KO potential, and having a Sash is pretty valuable here. We're gonna be maxing our Dracozolt, so that's fine. Blissey might be a not good idea, but I think Blissey's really, really good versus like Porygon and the Dragalge and the Clawitzer. I think Blissey's really good versus those. So we'll see what we can get done here. We should be maxing our Dracozolt though. I'd like to get an Airstream boost relatively soon. Thank you, THATSAplusONE. I learned a lot about team building and doubles from you. With all the extra knowledge I've gained from you, I reached Master Ball 2 for the first time in ranked doubles. Yo, that's the play. That's the play right there. I'm gonna Airstream this and then Bolt Beak it. Because it won't KO, but like we can't KO with either of these. And I'm pretty sure he's not. I don't think he's triggering me. If he's triggering me, well, whatever. What item on Blissey? We're using a Choppleberry today. So we want to get our Airstream boost here. And what if he's triggering me? I really don't think he is. He'd be using a Porygon 2. He's probably just using like Ice Beam, right? Ice Beam, Max Strike. We'll see. We will see what you're using. Let's see if I even outspeed you. Alright, he's not even Dynamaxing. Okay. Kinda just want to use 2 Airstreams then. Yeah, even if you max strikes, I'll still be on it at +1. Or not max strike. He did Kirkman. Really? Wait, really? That's super annoying. That's super annoying. It was probably just Sash then. So he has to have... That's fine. It's fine. That's really weird. Yo, appreciate the follow. Appreciate it. There's a recover. You can do that all day. I really don't care. I just want to wait out his Trick Room. Trick Room in singles is not very normal. You can totally do that all day. I'll just get +2 specialty, and then your whole team is like not that great. Yeah, you can go for a recover gun if you want. You totally go for a recover gun if you want. If you want. Yo, thank you for the follow. Because like, what's he gonna have to bring out? He's gonna have to eventually bring out like a big physical mon, and the big physical mons that you have don't really want to deal with this. Try attack, go for it. He knows. Is he really trying to like freaking hit me with that hacks? Your VGC is canceled. That's correct. All right. So he's wasted most of the turns on his TR. He could totally come in with like drag algae, but I literally have a +2 and I'm holding a vest. He's gonna have to put it on my hustle to miss the game. And then when the Trick Room expires, I do have the speed. So we'll see. We'll see what you're gonna use. See if it's Urshifu. He hasn't maxed it either, which is actually pretty good for him. But I do have like a Butterfree. Why do you go live at different times on weekends? Because I work different times on weekends. I actually don't stream on weekends. You guys are actually the few, the proud, the lucky ones to actually even see a weekend stream. I don't really stream on weekends. All right, let's just go for the Bolt Beak. I don't know if he's gonna max this guy, but like I don't know if it actually even if he has enough damage, because we're at +2 special D and we're holding an assault vest. So like I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Yeah, like we're dummy thick. That was orbed, pulse boosted. Wow. He'll yeet. Nice try. We're dummy thick. Let's see what the last mon is. He hasn't maxed yet, so it is super scary. It's hard to say exactly what I want to do here. It is Urshifu, and it's the water one. He does. How many turns on Trick Room are left? Last turn of Trick Room. All right, he's going to be able to do a lot of stuff here. I think you just send a Butterfree, put it to sleep, Hurricane it up. You'll be good to go. I'm going to do this just because I don't want to miss, in case I do get a chance to actually hit him. So that'd be nice. Yeah, thank you for the follow. He's going to max it. Awesome. Let's come with Butterfree, I think. I think you just go Butterfree, Sleep Powder, and then just start slamming Hurricanes into him. And I think the right play is to Hurricane as opposed to like set up Quivers. Just want to get as many Hurricanes in as possible. I'll see though. This is one turn of his Dynamax. Max Nuck, he wants an attack boost. That is actually super scary. We'll see. I should have actually saved this thing, maybe. No. I made the right play. I could send out my Blissey and eat one Max Nuck and go for a Thunder and try and get a Para, and then send out Butterfree. And that would waste a lot more of his max turns. Or I can wait until he has to close combat my Blissey, but that's a weaker move. Yo, Zesty, gifting a tier 1 sub. I appreciate you. I think I'm gonna send out the Sleep Power. I'm gonna Sleep Power and waste his max turns. Yo, gifting a sub to Cardboard Theocracy. Yo, thank you so much. Holy moly, gifting those subs. I love to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Yeah, we're just gonna go for the Quiver. Sorry, the Sleep Powder, and then I think I'm just gonna Hurricane. I kind of want to go for the Quiver, but like, oh shit, that's not normal. All right, we just lost then. Well, we haven't lost just yet. We're probably gonna lose. We probably just lost because of that. I didn't think you would have Max Lightning on Urshifu. Did you? Am I wrong in thinking that? Am I wrong in thinking that you would have Max Lightning? I don't think so. Well, at least he's gonna. But the thing is, he's gonna Max Nuck me here. So I guess we just lose though. Damn, that's unfortunate. That guy's team was really weird. And he airstreams. Okay, I'm actually happy that he airstreamed instead. So he's used all of his max turns. He's at +1 speed, +1 attack. But it's Blissey, right? It's Blissey versus Urshifu. Who's going to win? Guys, place your bets. Blissey versus Urshifu. Who will win? If he uses close combat, I have a very high chance of winning. If he uses close combat, I have a very high chance of winning. If he uses the rapid strikes, I probably just die. Like the surging whatever thing. But if he uses close combat and lowers his stats, I have a very high chance of winning. If I hit my move, obviously. There's a Thunder Terrain. Sorry, the Electric Terrain, super effective. Surging, oh, he's so good. He's good. He's just good. He knows. That's the correct play. The thing that sucks though is if I was actually, I'm gonna live. That's actually, am I gonna live? Yeah, I'm gonna live. I was gonna say if I had like a What is it? If I had a not a citrus berry, I'd probably be fine. Oh, I just missed my thunder. Yo, can I fucking play the game? What? This is so stupid, man. This is so dumb. I've been getting so unlucky all day. We would have been fine. Yeah, it was in terrain, full special attack investment, super effective thunder. He'd be dead. He'd be super dead. But I guess you get never lucky when that's a +1.